Hello people, today we are looking at one of our all-time favorite meme stocks, AMC. And we're gonna look at how a nice trader out there generously shared how they lost over $40,000. $40,000 on AMC. So AMC has not been good for everyone. It's been good for many and very negative for some. So let's get rolling. Like I've mentioned before, if you get in now, this is like getting the stock cheap. This is like getting in on AMC when it was dirt cheap, okay? If you get in now, we can ride this thing to the top and we can get up there and high five and party and have a beer, okay? I'd really appreciate it.
A few inches later.
This gentleman or gentlewoman, oh geez, lower_boysenberry738, 2 months ago, okay, posted that they have a remaining $509 in their account. You're like, oh, that's not bad. That's like okay for a little broker account. Well, let's look a little lower, because right below that, you can see that the total gain was minus 99% or $42,000, 36 cents. Sorry, $36.73. So this person lost all that, which is just depressing, very depressing. Now, we've looked at bigger losses on this channel, but this is still extremely large. This is a solid annual pay rate, a solid annual salary or income for an American. Now, I don't know how I would deal with this, but I can tell you what, they hopefully learned a darn good lesson here. And you can see, how did this loss magically occur? Well, believe it or not, it was on a meme stock, as I mentioned, AMC. And what they did, as you are probably getting accustomed to, is they purchased options. My gosh, options are like the devil and the angel. They can be great or they can be absolutely devastating depending on which buttons you push. It's all about which buttons you push, people. Okay, learn how to push your buttons. So this person bought the June 18 expiration date contracts, and they expired this year, 2021. They 65 calls, okay? So you can see they're nearly worthless at 2 cents. I guarantee they obviously bought them for more, and they're now worth nothing. And this happened to be posted on June 18th. So they expired on this day. So when these options expire on that day, if you bought a call option, if it's not above the strike price, it's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. So you can see why this thing is only worth 2 cents, because the market is not just closed at that time. It's about to close about 30 minutes from then. So in 30 minutes, those 2 cents are gone. Anyhow, let's hop over to the chart and take a little peeky at what happened here. So this is AMC, obviously. This is the just insane rise up that this thing had that pretty much everyone's heard about who pays attention to stocks. I have a buddy who hit this ride all the way up top. I promise you. I saw the numbers, saw the account. So it is possible to hit these. He had it like he had bought AMC down here. It was beautiful. So anyhow, this vertical line is the 18th. That is when these options expired. Okay. Now you can see what this guy was thinking. He had this right here. I drew out. This is the 65 strike. So basically, this gentleman or gentlewoman wanted the stock price to go above that. And if you're looking at what AMC just did here, it's not mind-blowing to think that this thing could have another squeeze. So I'm not sure when he purchased those calls, but somewhere in this area, okay, because I'm sure he saw this and had FOMO, fear of missing out, and which is just the killer of all killers, FOMO. That never want to buy into that emotion. So bought those in here and was expecting this. He's like, look, come on, this thing has got to be able. There's a good chance it's gonna get above 65 at some point. Come and test these and maybe blow through these, and I'm gonna get in that squeeze and I'll get out. Well, what happened is that didn't happen, and you can see It tapped right up here at 65, got close, then it tapped again and rejected. So I'm not sure if he got in really soon. Like, these are daily candles. I don't know if he got in on this day or if he was holding, you know, somewhere in here. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It didn't get above his strike price. And what has he done here? Or what did he do? He bought options. Now, if you buy options, you need to get the direction correct, or you are not going to make money. You will lose money. And once the option expires and it didn't go where you needed it to go past your strike price, you're screwed. Okay, and it becomes worthless because that's how options work. It's a contract. So big mistakes here, right? Well, what's the number one? We're starting to see a trend here. Okay, the person put like their whole account into this one trade, which is just mind-blowingly stupid.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid.
Or maybe I'm just being rhetorical.
That's just a large mistake to put your whole damn account into one trade, especially on these nutty meme stocks. And it's like, what, you think you're just gonna hit it and retire? You know, it's highly unlikely that, you know, you're just gonna hit the jackpot and then you're done. So you can't be trading this way. If you wanted to take this trade, instead of putting $40-something thousand into this, you need to put like $500, maybe $1,000. If you want to go crazy, $5,000, okay? And then you would have learned, oh my gosh, this trade didn't work. I'm so glad I didn't put all my damn money into this. You know, you don't want to buy real close expiration date. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. Buy one out into like 2022 because you still can get awesome percent gains when you buy them further out, okay? And if you get that direction right, you can still get 20, 50, whatever, 100%, depends if you get a good move. And you didn't have to worry about the damn contract expiring so soon, because once it gets closer to expiration, it slowly becomes more and more worthless, because that's how they operate, because it just makes sense. The other option here, no pun intended, would be to sell a put spread below. If you think this thing's gonna go up, sell a put spread below. You have contained risk, you know what your risk would be, and you're not gonna become a millionaire off of it, but you would get a steady return, okay? And again, or you can even sell a naked put if you're into that, okay? I know people aren't into the naked puts, but hey, they work for some people. I may dabble here and there with those. Okay, folks, well, I hope you enjoyed this amazing, amazing video of people suffering, people losing, and hopefully we can all learn some lessons and not suffer like these people. Be careful buying options, okay? They're very dangerous if you put a ton of money into it. If you don't put a ton of money into it, it's not dangerous. Just my advice here, if you want my advice, is if you're buying options, don't put the whole farm in, and be prepared to lose that money. So just don't put in more money than you really want to lose. So if you don't want to lose more than $500, just don't buy more than $500 worth of contracts. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I would appreciate it. I will talk to you soon. Ciao.